What's up guys, it's Kayla and welcome to the finale of Gakuen Club. So let's just dive right into it. Oh yes, that's right, we were about to see the headmaster again.
You're late. I was just thinking about leaving. I'm very sorry, I got lost. I don't need to hear your excuses. First, congratulations on finishing in first place. Well done. Word of your exploits even reached me. Thank you. I did not think you knew. I pay closer attention to the nightclub staff than you think. I see. So, your wish. Am I right to assume that you would like to return to the modeling world? Yes, but regarding my mother, I will allow you to do it your way. I shall tell your mother not to interfere. Really? Thank you. The Minakawa group will be assisting you, so I will have a more detailed schedule prepared for you later. Okay. However, there is a condition. Condition? What do you mean? I finished first place, wasn't that the condition? Yes, you did finish first place, but you have to eliminate distractions. Distractions?
Oh no, do you think he means us?
It seems that you've been particularly close with a certain female student. She stayed with you when you collapsed. What? If you want to return to the entertainment industry, the condition is that you have to sever ties with her. Why? She's not something that needs eliminated. You are going to become a product. A talent agency can't have a pesky bug crawling around their merchandise. That's all I have to say. You're dismissed. Please, could I have some time to think about this? You can, but I think there's only one feasible answer.
Oh no. What could they be talking about? I really want to know. With nothing to do, I'm starting to get bored. Around the time the dark hallway begins to feel scary, the door to the headmaster's office opens and Toma walks out. Toma, how was it? There's a darkness to him that he didn't have when he first entered. Did something happen?
The headmaster.
Toma stops abruptly. Toma, is it something you can't even tell me? Seeing Toma's behavior grips me with indescribable anxiety. What could he have said to him? I can't even make an educated guess. All I can do is wait for Toma to tell me.
This is my last test.
What? Toma? Toma is walking away from me. Just moments ago, we had been walking side by side, but seeing Toma's back now fills me with worry. Oh my gosh, you guys, if we get the bad ending, I'll replay it really quick and post the good ending too, I swear. I'm sorry, this is not looking good. I run and overtake Toma. Toma stops in surprise. Tell me, what did the headmaster say? Toma bites his lips with frustration and crosses his arms before slowly opening his mouth.
He offered to help me return to the entertainment industry.
I thought so, but isn't that a really good thing? It doesn't explain this dark expression he has on.
But
Toma gradually tells me the condition the headmaster had set out for him. No. Now I understand the pain in his expression and the terrible dilemma he has. My fear of becoming a burden to him has come true. This isn't right. The happiness I had felt begins to wither. Toma places a hand on my shoulder to comfort me as I have my eyes cast down. I look up and see that Toma still has a pained look on his face. He avoids my gaze as he mutters,
"Let's go."
With that, Toma begins to quietly walk. There's nothing I can say to him. My mind remains blank as I simply follow him quietly from behind. Normal end? What a bummer! Okay, well I'm gonna play through the normal end so you guys can see how that turns out, and then I will replay it and get the best ending for you guys and post that later on next week, or as soon as I play it. I just hate this. Okay, let's go. It's been over a week since Toma met with the headmaster. Ever since Toma told me that day, I haven't been able to keep it out of my mind, despite the fact that we haven't talked about it. Things aren't good right now, but what do I say? I know that I need to say something. I need to ask Toma how he feels. But I'm scared. Toma hasn't been to the nightclub very much since then. He hasn't been showing up at school much either. When he does, he always disappears during breaks. He might be busy getting ready for his debut, but even Minakawa doesn't know what Toma has been up to. I find myself staring at a board lined with photographs of everyone's face. The pictures are like an emblem of the bond the 6 of the group have. But At this rate, Toma's gonna drift further and further apart. I don't want that to happen. Part of me wants to cheer Toma on as he's about to realize his dream, and another part knows that it's going to keep him busy. Having him suddenly turn his back on me, I feel like there's a hole in the middle of my chest. So sad. A few days later, I'm suddenly contacted by Toma. He wants to meet me at the old school building's rear garden. I'm happy to hear from him, but I wonder what he wanted to see me so suddenly about. I'm nervous because I haven't talked to him in a while. We've spent so much time together. We always used to be able to talk, but now I'm too scared to even talk to Toma when he's sitting at the desk right next to me. So I'm naturally hesitant when he contacts me out of the blue. I warily make my way to our meeting place. When I reach the rear garden, I see Toma at his usual bench. It feels like it's been a long time. How have you been, Toma? Everyone's sad that they haven't seen you around. Of course, that includes me. I'd really like you to stop by the nightclub sometime if you can. Toma stands up and grabs my arm. I stop talking and fall silent. I hadn't been able to see Toma's face because the light was behind him, but now I can clearly see his expression. Why does he look so pained?
I'm sorry to call you out here on such short notice.
That's all right. I keep my eyes cast down as I wait for Toma's words.
How have you been?
Good. How have you been, Toma?
I guess I'm a little tired, but it's been fulfilling.
Oh, I see. I'm happy to hear that. The silence persists for a while before Toma's shadow moves.
I've made a decision. I've decided to do as the headmaster says. I'm sorry.
No! I mean, I knew this was gonna happen since it's not the good ending, but I had a feeling you'd say that. I wanted to tell him everything, but I find myself trembling instead.
I'm really sorry. I only made it this far because of you, and I just end up hurting you. But I can't give up on this dream.
Please don't, Toma. The feelings I can't express out loud build inside me. I was really happy we opened up about how we felt about each other. I thought we would be walking side by side from now on. Toma wipes a finger across my eye. That's when I realize I've been crying. The tears continue to stream down my face.
I'm sorry.
Please don't apologize. If I were in your position, I don't know what I'd decide. The part of me that doesn't want to trouble Toma begins to speak. Thank you for telling me. Good luck, Toma. I take a step back like I'm running away from Toma's finger. I drop my head and turn away from him. Wait. I ignore his attempts to stop me, and I return to the dorm. The path I chose was the right one, but my tears continue to stream down my face. This is for the best. I made the right choice for Toma's sake. I'll go back to smiling tomorrow. I'll smile to spare Toma's feelings. Overcome with emotion, I continue to let the tears out for a good while longer. I thought it might be awkward to see Toma in class, but he doesn't show up at school or at the nightclub after that. Am I relieved? It's really strange that I'm happy not to see him. Despite my melancholy, my work at the nightclub is almost unaffected. Maybe I'm tougher than I thought. It seems like everyone has noticed that something has happened between me and Toma, but they're giving me my space. I look up in surprise when the door is violently flung open, and Toma enters the back room. He walks with big steps and stands in front of me, his brows furrowed. I stand frozen, as there's something intense about his expression as he looks down at me. What is it?
I thought you were different, but I guess I never should have trusted a woman.
What?
I'm talking about this.
Toma practically shoves the magazine in my face. Written in the magazine is a piece mocking Toma for his past as a female child model. What is this? This is awful!
You're pretending you didn't know about this when you're the one who leaked it?
What?
You're an awful person. I regret ever feeling guilty about my decision.
Oh my gosh, this is more than a normal ending. This is like a bad, horrible nightmare ending. It's probably that one guy who was bringing it up in the first place. He's almost spitting out his words at me, each one stabbing me in the heart. Toma, you think I leaked it?
Who else would it be? The article didn't just talk about my past, it even had what I'm striving for.
It wasn't me, Toma.
Then who would do this? You're the only person that I can think of.
Why would you say that? I would never sell you out to a magazine.
I'll know the truth soon enough. I'm having it investigated. You'd better be ready if your name comes up.
What? Does he actually suspect me? Toma throws the magazine in the trash before he storms off. I'm traumatized. My legs are trembling too much to move. Why, it wasn't me, Toma. All I can do is stand there stunned for a while. In a rumor I'd later hear, the article wasn't just about Toma's past. It also detailed the school's succession rate. The whole school goes into a frenzy when the succession candidates are revealed to be Minakawa and Yamaoka.
Toma, I'm sorry. I know you're busy getting ready for your debut, and I'm having you help me out here. It's no problem. In any case, I need to keep a low profile for now because of this article.
The only sound in the quiet room is the clacking of a computer keyboard.
Toma, these documents got mixed up with mine. Could you take care of them for me? Okay. Is this a personal file on everybody on Yamaoka's side? To think that there's a spy. It's like something out of a movie. I want you to go through the information thoroughly. Okay. This is... What is it? Oh, is this the picture and data that was used in that article on you? Why? It could have been an attempt to sabotage the succession rate. What? But I suspected her. Toma? I'm never gonna take this stage again. I don't deserve it.
The succession race picks up steam, and the factional strife is prevalent at school as well. The students are all on edge, but I manage to get by without having to choose a side. Class ends, and I go out to the front gate to return to my dorm when I see Toma standing there by the gate. Toma? We haven't talked at all since then. It's too hard. Even when Toma does come to school, I just pretend not to see him. Toma stares at me before he suddenly bows his head.
I'm sorry I didn't trust you.
What's going on? Please, you don't need to bow.
I'm really sorry. I know that you weren't the one who leaked it.
I'm relieved to hear him say it. I stare at Toma as he stands right in front of me. I'm sure he hasn't slept at all lately. He hasn't been eating either. I can see the exhaustion in Toma's eyes. I don't really mind. I'm glad we can be honest and open about this. Well, I mind. That's super rude. How could he judge us like that?
Please, you can be mad at me.
I can't do that. I lie. I actually really want to grill Toma and demand to know why he didn't trust me. But I'm sure Toma has already punished himself enough without me having to say anything. I can tell by the way he's acting. It's all in the past.
That's my answer. I will never hurt you again. Never.
Toma's resolve is rather worrying, but I swallow down those feelings. Some time passes and the nightclub is closed. I don't see Toma or Minakawa in class for a few days. We still don't know the results of the succession race. I wonder how the two of them are doing. Will Toma be able to make his big debut? One day, Toma enters the headmaster's office, and when he comes out, he's quietly following behind Minakawa like before. I'm reminded of Toma's words. It's like my worst fears are coming true. After that, I never see Toma again. Now that he's left school, I'm sure he's out there, getting ready to take the stage somewhere. I vow I'll be waiting for him here. No! That was too upsetting. We didn't even get a CG for the normal ending. What a bummer. I think this is like one of the only times this has ever happened on my channel too. I feel like we normally do a good job and get the best ending, or at least there's an option for me to pay for it or something. But yeah, here we are. It's okay. I'm gonna replay it, and I hope you guys are looking forward to a brighter, happier ending next time. Talk to you guys then. Bye!